YouTube was I'm Shaboza back with another bang in this video. Conor Benn is making excuses before the fight happens. Let's get it. Um, Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank Jr. A second generation rivalry. They fought twice. Um, Eubank family won. The Benn family never beat the Eubanks, and it looks like Junior is trying to repeat what his daddy did, but Conor Benn trying to get back for his dad. So this is a family rivalry, and we see the egg slap. Um, More history behind this. Kind of been tested positive for PEDs the first time these guys were supposed to fight. The fight was called off, and he blamed it on eggs. And ironically, Chris Eubank smacked him with an egg. How excellent! You feel me? Pun intended. But like I'm saying, I'm about to read y'all what kind of been saying. Right, he making up excuses and all type of crazy shit. You know, he talking about his mental issues. He said, "I didn't want to fight. I was just tired. Training was hard. I was in me. How can you be you?" He says, "How can you be you without dealing with it, without knowing how to cope and how to deal with it?" I don't even know what that means. He says, "I'm training and I didn't even want to train. I show more discipline, ambition, and integrity than anyone would have in that stage of their career, going through that sort of adversity and still managing to turn up to the gym." He talking about being banned for taking a performance enhancers, I'm pretty sure. I think that's what he's talking about. That's the adversity he's talking about. Finding motivation to go train when you got caught doing PEDs. I think that's what he's talking about. And that's on you, bro. You got caught doing PEDs. That's on you. It was in your system. People look at you as a drug cheat, and ain't nothing you could do to change that. Now, the only thing you can do is just win this fight. If you win it, I doubt it. I'm rooting for you, Bang. But if he wins this fight somehow, then it is what it is. That's the ultimate get back. But you tested for positive for PEDs in the biggest fight of your life. Him and Ryan Garcia are the same guy. The only difference is Ben didn't make it to the fight because he got caught. Ryan Garcia got caught afterwards, which I don't understand. But Ryan Garcia got caught afterwards. Um, I don't understand why they didn't test his urine the day of the fight or the day before the fight, right? It didn't make sense. It was ridiculous. I think Vada failed Devin Haney. You feel me? Vada failed Devin Haney because they said Ryan Garcia, his urine test the day before the fight tested positive, but they didn't find it out till a month later. Why couldn't you test it the day of the fight or the day you got it? Why you couldn't test it? Y'all could have saved Devin Haney an ass whooping. You feel me? But I feel like Vada failed Devin Haney. It is what it is. Um, excuse me, but whoever caught Conor Benn, they did Eubank a solid because he was weight drained and he was gonna fight a guy on PEDs. That's a bad combination. You feel me? So now we get to see a hydrated Eubank versus Conor Benn, and they still put him on a rehydration clause because they scared of what he can do. But yeah, bro, Eubank too much for Conor Benn. He remind me of Roy James. I mean of Roy Jones. He said he trained with Roy. Very slick, very elusive. He's his father's son. So he a good boxer. But Conor Benn also says, "Do you think I wanted to train? I didn't even want to train." He says, "I couldn't even stand the sight of the gym." He said, "I couldn't stand the idea of the gym. It was just a matter of getting to the gym. I'm driving to the gym crying, struggling just to get there." He says, "People say I can't buy the training. Those were the only sessions they counted and are valid, the ones you didn't want to do." So he pretty much saying, bro, he didn't even want to work out. He was depressed, I guess, because he had got caught doing PEDs to the point where he didn't even want to show up to the gym. Say he was crying in the car, saying it was hard for him to go to the gym. If that's the cost of doing PEDs, then I never want to do PEDs in my life. You feel me? But he got punished hard. I think he got banned for 2 years. He got banned for a long time for cheating, bro. Banned for an extremely long time. So I really don't feel any sympathy towards him. Do I understand where he's coming from? To a certain extent, yeah. But I don't feel sorry for him because he cheated where he tried to. You feel me? But you feel me? He pretty much saying he was going to the gym unmotivated, still getting it done. I respect that. You feel me? I know what that's like going to the gym when you don't want to, but still doing it. I know what that feeling is like. But I'm still reading for Eubank to smush his head, to smush him, like to crack him like an egg, right? You could have took Eubank life, bro. Boxing, Eubank said he partially disabled a guy in a fight, right? That can happen in boxing. And Conor Benn went out of his way to take PEDs going against a weight drained guy Imagine how much damage he could have did to Eubank. It's disgusting. It's truly disgusting. It's bad character. I don't like guys like that. I keep the same energy. I don't like Garcia. I don't like Ben. I don't like any of the drug chiefs in boxing. Jamel Miller, Canelo, Tyson Fury, Oscar Valdez. it keeps and we not and people not talking about Eddie Reynoso camp. Almost everybody out of Eddie Reynoso camp pop dirty with that juice. Canelo, Ryan Garcia, Oscar Valdez, Luis Neri. You feel me? I forgot the other guy name, but he had like 5 guys pop dirty in his camp. So we gotta watch Eddie Reynoso camp. Them dudes keep popping dirty. Canelo popped dirty twice. Ryan Garcia failed like 5 or 6 drug tests. You feel me? These dudes stay on that juice. It be that it's in the Mexican meat, allegedly. They say it's in the meat. You feel me? So we know that they doing PEDs over there. But you know, you just expect better from Conor Benn, but he showed that he tainted the Benn family name. Now they synonymous with drug chiefs now. And all Eubank synonymous with is winning. You feel me? Eubank father was a winner. And I hope Eubank beat Ben on Saturday. Can't wait. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this till next time.